report through interviews with the child's mother, the child's father, or the primary caregiver. If the social worker finds that the child is safe emotionally and physically, they'll simply close the case, because most cases involving child abuse are unsubstantiated. If the findings are that the child is in danger or a child abuse act has occurred, okay, the social worker will keep the case open. If the findings are dire, a 45-day investigation, okay, will start on the child along with the perpetrator. If the social worker recommends, if not, okay, if there's no findings, okay, and it's not a dire situation or it's something that the social workers can assist in, they'll recommend something as simple as parenting classes, anger management classes, or another appropriate course of action. We all make mistakes. You may be spanking your child for stealing something, or you may be spanking your child because he fought his brother, or whatever. And it can actually be an accident. This is a situation where you would conduct parenting classes or anger management classes, something to get you to the point where you're controlling yourself so that you can deal with a situation with your child so that he can do right and you're not putting bruises on your son or daughter. The social worker will monitor the case until they determine the child is in an environment in which they can thrive emotionally, stability, spiritually. All of those are good factors. Every decision that's made with child abuse is made in the best interest of the child. In conclusion, okay, children cannot speak for themselves. They simply can't speak for themselves. When a child comes into this world, they don't know right from wrong. They are taught only to obey their elders, respect their elders. This has even been put into the Bible. Respect your elders so that their days will grow longer. Okay? And religious families and even non-religious families know that Bible verse. And they teach their kids that Bible verse through birth. It's a cultural thing. Okay? Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Thank you. Please. May I? These are the things that we teach our children. But we do not take the time to teach our children that some adults don't deserve that respect, even though it's in the Bible. Some adults do not deserve that respect. Some adults have a sickness that is beyond me, and it's beyond any psychological profession. Personally, I don't believe that they can be helped. It is inexcusable that we even have to discuss child abuse. Kids are born in this world innocent. They don't even know why they're here. They're just little kids. They are innocent. Whatever you tell them to do, they'll do it, unless they pick up bad habits from other kids when they go to school, where parents are not raising their kids as you would. If you're in a situation and your child is sexually abused, report it to the proper authorities. Don't take that situation into your own hands and go jump on the person, person has an illness, okay, and that illness may span from your family to somebody else's family, to somebody else's family, to somebody else's family. They may span like so. Once a child abuser goes to jail, to me, they should be monitored at all times. Before, during, and after their sentence. There should be some type of agency that sits there and monitors where their location is, how close they are to children. Because a grown man or a grown woman that has emotional stimulation, that gets emotional stimulation from a child, is sick. That person is sick in the head, and they need to be monitored at all times. I don't think this is something that we can fix. For the last 5 to 6 minutes, talked about child abuse. I talked about my personal opinions on child abuse. I went over some statistics about child abuse, and I gave you some of my thoughts in reference to child abuse. It's a very personal subject with me. That's why I picked this subject, and I hope that none of your kids, okay, are ever, or you are ever put in a situation where your son or your daughter or your cousin, aunt, or uncle, or whoever is in an abusive situation that you have to deal with. Thank you very much for sitting through my speech.